Okay, so I know I have a video where it is all about how to actually budget for a vacation. But in this video, I'm gonna be going over how me and my family of 3 were able to come to Maui for a week on only $2,300. Yes, $2,300, and look at this view. This is our view from our condo for $2,300 a week. We got a Jeep that we're renting all week. We had flights, round trip. It's amazing. So this video is all about how to actually budget and save for a vacation. And these are the steps that I go through that saved us a ton of money. Our original budget was $4,000. We got here for $2,300. We've been able to just have fun, not care financially while we're here because we were able to save so much when booking it that now we have such a surplus, so much extra cash that we were already planning for that we actually can have fun. We can go eat at these nice restaurants. We can go have fun. We can go on these trips. We can do all these different things while we're here. And it's all because I followed these 3 steps in order to get here. So let's just start from the beginning. My wife was outside. It was very nice in February. It was a very nice day. It was not 20 degrees. It was not 10 degrees. It was not snowing. It was not icing. It was actually 75 degrees and it was sunny. So she was working outside and she randomly messaged me. She says, "Hey, I want to go on vacation." I said, "Okay, let's go on vacation." Usually our go-to destination is Florida. We love Florida. We love the Destin, Panama City, Emerald Coast area. It's a great spot. It's relatively cheap. It's easy to get there for flights. There's a lot of direct flights or a short layover in Atlanta. So it's really good for us. But she said, "I don't want to go to Florida. I love Florida, but I don't want to go to Florida. I want to go somewhere different." And I said, "Okay, where do you have in mind?" I'm thinking she says somewhere in the inland. So maybe on the East Coast or West Coast or something. She says, "No, I want to go to Maui, Hawaii." And in my head, I said, "I don't know about that. That seems like a stretch." But I told her I'll do some research. So we've already been, credit card hacking and stuff. We have points saved up. So I know we can probably get good flights pretty cheap, if not free. I go onto the website and Expedia and VRBO and Airbnb and I'm looking at all these different things and I'm like, I don't know. Let me do some more research. And so I continuously do research. I do a ton of research. I mean, I spend 20 hours plus digging into this research in order to actually book this vacation. And the reason I did that is because at first, flights were around $3,000. At first glance, they were $3,000. And I said, I don't want to spend $3,000 on flights. I don't want to do that. Even though we have credit card points, we'll be able to use those. It's still going to be a decent amount using just Delta because that is who our credit card is through, Delta. I don't want to do that because that means we're still going to have to spend a decent amount. So I keep doing research and I figure out that Southwest has $160 flights one way. One-way tickets, $160. That's not the most ideal day or time. It's a red-eye flight, so we're getting up super early, but $160 one way. And the way that I saved money was there's 3 of us, $160. Well, Sam's Club has a deal where if you buy their gift cards, you actually get $20 off per gift card. And so that helps save up more. And then also when you sign up through Southwest, they gave us a $50 credit statement. So all this stuff, and it ended up being $300 one way. One way, $300 from Southwest, which is awesome because on the way back, we were able to use our credit card points that we've been credit card hacking. And that made free flights on the way back. So at first glance, it was $3,000 for flights. And now at the second glance, you're like, okay, it's $300 round trip for flights, which is absolutely insane and well worth it. Okay, I think we're going to be able to do Maui. Let me continue to do research. So now that we have flights, where are we going to stay? So I start going on VRBO, Airbnb. I can go all these different places. And I look at 15, 20 different condos that are in our price range. I don't want to spend a ton of money. I still want to get here. I still want to have something nice like this, but I don't want to spend a ton of money. Why would I blow more money if I don't have to? Why would I spend more money if I don't have to? So I spend so many days going to these 15 to 20 condos every single day. I message all these people saying, hey, can you give a discount? Hey, can you do, do you guys offer discounts? It's still kind of the winter time. It's not the summer yet. It's a time that's after spring break but before school ends. So I'm trying to figure out a way to save money. And a lot of them actually reach back out and they say, hey, we can give you a little bit of a discount. Well, the discount still wasn't enough. And so I was like, I'll be patient. I'll be patient. I'll keep looking for deals. And once I find that deal, I'll jump on it. So we continue to look for these deals. As we're looking for these deals, I log in every single day. Well, I noticed that every single day, the condo prices start going down $50, $60, $70, $80 a day. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of awesome, but also like, why? Well, it became the same month, and so they still want to book these places. And so there's probably a fine line in there where prices start going down because it's, within the month, but then if you get too close to when you're supposed to get there, it'll start going up because now they know, hey, they have to find somewhere to stay or they want to come on a short notice so we can charge more. Well, I didn't let it get to that point and the prices came down. So the condo that we actually ended up staying in came from $2,300 all the way down to $1,700 for the week. So it dropped $600 in the course of 4 days because we were patient, because we were waiting, and because I was continuously checking to see their daily rates. And so that's how we got the condo. So we got the flights and then we got the condo, but now we need a rental car because we want to go places while we're here. We want to go on the road to Hana. We want to go to eat. We want to go to different beaches and we don't have to Uber everywhere, especially because we have a kid and we have a car seat. That's just a mess. And so we want to have a car. Well, I looked at cars and the cheapest car for the week was around $280. It was $280 for the car, and we have a decent amount of luggage because we do have a toddler. We do have a baby with us, and so we have the pack and play, and we have his stroller, and we have all these different things that we were able to travel with and that we needed for him in order to make it feel better while we're here. And so I thought maybe we do need an SUV because the $280 was for a small, maybe Toyota Corolla type car, maybe a Chevy Cruze, something smaller, compact, that's not a lot of space and not as fun, it's not lifted, you don't get the views, whatever. But so I was digging and I was doing Budget and Avis and all these different rental car companies, and I actually came onto Budget, and there was a page that had all these different discounts and 30 different pages where you click on them and you put the discount code and then you click on the car you want and it comes in. Well, actually one day, so I went to that website about 10 different times, 10 different days, 10 different times, and finally there was a discount code for Jeeps. A Jeep in Hawaii sounds like a blast. And so I put that discount code in and it got the Jeep down to $300. $300. Originally, that same Jeep was $800. There was even websites that had Jeeps up to $1,500 for the week, which is absolutely insane because we're only spending $1,700 to be here. We're only spending $300 for flights round trip. And so I was like, this Jeep's only $300, so $20 more than a Toyota Corolla, and we get to drive in a Jeep with more room, more space, and we get to be lifted up off the ground, we get to have the top off, or all these good things. We got $300 for this Jeep, and so that's what we went with. And basically what I'm saying is you have to do a ton of research. You have to spend time, and you have to be patient. If we were to click book on the first thing for every single thing, we would have spent $2,300 on a condo. We would have spent around $3,000 for flights. So that's already $5,300, and then we would have spent anywhere from $800 to $1,500 for a Jeep. You're looking at $6,500 to $7,000, not $2,300. You see the difference there? All because it took a week and a half, 2 weeks in order to book instead of booking everything on the same day. Now, also part of being patient was that we were credit card hacking, so we're using our credit card like a debit card and paying everything off as fast as possible so that we actually get points, we get the miles, we get the bonus miles, and then we can actually redeem those for the flights like we did. And it actually made sense, even though we could have probably gotten free flights with our credit card miles completely, it made more sense for us to spend a little bit at Southwest, the $300 for Southwest, and save those extra miles that we have, because now we get to go on another trip in the future instead of using all of it because it was more expensive. If we would have went with one, yes, it was free, but it was still more expensive, and so we're still credit card hacking even that way. We're still trying to credit card hack and save those points so we can go in the future on another destination trip just like this for cheap. And so that is exactly how me and my family of 3 went to and got to come here to explore this beautiful island, this beautiful state of the United States for only $2,300 for an entire week. We got to eat so much good food, we ate so much seafood, we ate so much banana bread, we ate coconut ice cream, we drank coconuts. We got to travel across the entire island, and it was such a blast, and only for $2,300. And so if you guys want to do something like this, Comment down below vacation guide, because I want to create a budget template, a goal template for you guys in order to actually achieve these different places around the world that you want to travel to. Because I think that one of the best things that you can do, one of the best experiences you can do, is travel the world with your family. Go and see what God's beauty is around the world. He created so many beautiful things, and we're called to actually explore that. Go explore. Go and learn cultures. Grow as a person. Do all these different things with your family, because you never know when your time is called to go home to the kingdom of God. So go explore this world. It's beautiful, but also at the same time, be mindful and try to save that money. Don't go and spend everything and say, well, we're supposed to go explore. No, do it smart. Do it the right way so that you can do it more often. It doesn't hurt your budget. It doesn't stress you out physically, mentally, exhaust you. It's a good way to actually go on vacation, explore, learn, grow, have these fun times with your family. And so just comment down below vacation budget, vacation guide, and I'll make a template that you guys can download to write your goals and track your expenses and track your savings so that you can also explore places like this for the cheap. But remember guys, until next time, you can do all things through Him that give you strength. Peace.